got back right on time. I just took control of the hive cluster. I was hoping you would do that. So, see,
Okay.
it was all part in the
It was all
Kikaku.
carefully calculated.
Okay, good. Bianca didn't kill you for letting that happen.
She came out of the game and just like, Shadow, we need to talk.
Why did you let him do that?
Shadow von Shadowson.
No, like a gun barrel comes out of the computer monitor.
Yes, if you could DM me that outline, Millie, that would be much appreciated. I kind of don't want to mischaracterize your own mother.
So, what's going on now?
So, Comgol and Bianca just got back from warning Comgol's parents, and Comgol, not realizing the can of worms he opened, just flat out said to his mother, "Oh, this redhead that's holding my hand, this is my new girlfriend." She's like, "What?" Bianca's like, "Nope, hang up."
Have to pay respects to Comgol.
Okay. Warn them was the first thing. Second thing is, I kind of miss them.
Aww.
What do I do? Shit.
While there's a quick recess, Cedric's just like, let the three of us just step out in the hall for a minute. So he goes out into the hall right quick with you, and Charlotte's like, all right, you two, let me have it. Well, I mean, your mother already let me have it, but mostly you, Lilac.
You knew what she did, that she wasn't dead the whole time, wasn't she? Or you?
I can't deny that I was somewhat in the know, but obviously I was told not to say anything, because, well, I'm not the best at keeping my mouth clean on these kind of things. You know that, Lilac.
Well, you certainly know how to speak your mind. That's that much is true. Hey, hold on.
1 sec.
Hold up. 80. I'm at 80 millisecond response, but let me just.
Oh boy, Discord's having a heart attack. Nope, we're not playing this game today. Where's server settings? This is not a game we are playing today.
Oh, am I alive?
Alright, you're not choppy for me anymore.
Oh, okay. I was scared for a second because I joined the call and it wouldn't connect.
Yeah, I think it was Discord. I think it was just Discord because I was having problems connecting. So yeah, blame that on Discord.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the call connection's already better. I switched this to I switched this to US Central.
All right, that's fair.
Okay, good.
But yeah.
Yeah,
well,
it seems that on the second half, the call seems to get a little spotty for some reason. So, but it's sounding better.
Congo's mom's so mad. She's just like nuke their Discord call.
Nuclear launch detected.
She just pressed a giant red button made for this. That's like dusty because she never had to use it.
But yeah, well, I understand keeping it from me. I really do. But even so, you and the people that you surrounded yourself with.
Oh,
they
right.
were all
that. You just make sure there's no one else around. Yeah, my hands are very much tied. Mostly involving, I believe, your friend Congo's sisters. Just
I didn't. I hoped it didn't come to this. I really hoped it didn't. I was hoping that maybe it was just you. You know, it would have been easier for me to accept that you were just some behind the times, angry, vindictive old man or something, and I could just.
Oh no, Lilac, I very much was. Just admittedly a bit sad on my part that it took my hands getting tied like this to realize, I think I've kind of been a total ass to my own kid and my wife.
Well, at least you're making an effort, at least you're honest. But even so, it doesn't help that I feel like I was trying to make some change happen in there, but it just always fell on deaf ears. It always just. I I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do. You were trying, and I don't understand why you wanted me to follow in your footsteps. I mean, I do because, but you knew that your path wasn't the one. Like,
I mean, what else can I say? I haven't exactly made a lot of good decisions as your father. I'm not afraid to admit that.
look, I said earlier that I can forgive you. Doesn't mean I have already.
And honestly, I'd be more surprised if you did just forgive me. I know I have to work for that. Don't worry. Your father's very much aware of that point.
I just, but most of all, I wanted to get to like bring your bring your little career down in flames is some fantastical revenge or whatever. But I knew, I guess being here, being able to finally make something of myself, made me realize it's not worth it to do that. It's not, and more importantly, it's like I felt that when I got here, I thought I was a big shot people people would fear me because oh I've got some big bad connections but people here didn't care whether they were human or faunus. They didn't give two shits about where I was from or who. They just cared about me, and that was shocking. I it was at that point I realized that what like I finally asked myself the question, what am I? Not who am I? What am I? Because I know my name. I know from, but what was I gonna do?
If you want my opinion, I know exactly what you are. You're Lilac Towns, a daughter any father should be proud to have.
Thank you, thank you. But
Now, I know you're not really privy to forgiving me yet, but just walks over, arms out, just give your father another hug.
I'm fine with I'm fine with that. She just tugs him back.
As,
Well,
as as he's hugging you, he's just like, "Now, Charlotte, when I let go of her, you're not gonna headbutt me again." It's like, "No, no, no, I got that all out of my system. I'm fine."
but I think I do realize what I am now.
Well, that's good.
Um,
At least you're
and
sure. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure what I am.
all I know is that I am the light.
You certainly are.
And with that, I think this is the first step. First step of many to getting this ridiculous thing I call family back together.
It'll certainly take steps. I understand that. I mean, you can certainly agree with that, Charlotte, right? Ow! What the Charlotte? Okay, lied. I need to get one more out of my system. Ah, my cheek.
Don't
Oh.
worry. Don't worry. I can have Angie tend to that.
Charlotte's just like, oh, that's right. I didn't get a chance to run into her when I was there. How's Andy been doing?
Well, considering I just said her name, she'll probably be here in about 14 seconds or less.
Charlotte's just like, oh, come on. I know she's very dedicated, but she can't be that. Miss Towns, you called? Charlotte's like, ah, Angie. Cedric just laughs. Yep, that's Angie, all right.
Best assistant a girl could ask for.
Cedric just chuckles, just like, I honestly did not pay you enough. Not nearly enough, Angie. Oh, nice of you to say, Mr. It's Cedric, okay, Angie? It's Cedric. Okay, nice of you to say, Cedric.
Anyway, I think I think it's time for me to head back. I'm sure Dakota is feeling very depressed and cannot function without me.
Oh man. Yes, let's get back to a good boy now. As Charlotte starts walking, just like Cedric just leans in. Okay, so how much has she been teasing you about it since you two finally met up?
A lot.
Yep, that's your mother, all right. All right, let's go, Lilac.
And I might have given her given her a very substantial piece of fuel to the fire.
What could that possibly? You know what? I'm not gonna ask because I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Just you know what? If you want to go overprotective that I am, I'll laugh at it.
You just hear in the distance Peyton just yell, "They fucked!" What was that?
How,
Was that one of your classmates?
um, yes, she is prone to saying stupid shit like that. Pardon my French. Or
Cedric just stops for a moment and just laughs, just like I don't give a shit about you watching him out. You don't have to.
okay, all right, let's go.
Let's go back. As you guys come back, you see Clover and Millie's mother pass by you, and Clover just gives you a look of just like, help me. As you go to sit down, you pass Gwen, and Gwen's just like, if you're wondering, Sienna asked to talk to Clover in private, and poor girl, I think she's gonna melt.
I feel bad for her.
So off to the side, Sienna just looks at Clover and is just like, Clover, was it? Yes, ma'am. Clover Sampson. Listen, ever since we met Adam Torres for the first time, Millie just hasn't been herself. She let her guard down against him. He took advantage of that and cut her hair. It's been growing back, but she'd never been able to smile since that. I was worried she would never be happy again, but when she came here and eventually we got with you, it's probably the first time I've seen a genuine smile on her face in 6 years. Because of you, I finally have my daughter back, and I just wanted to thank you. Clover's just like, oh, thank God. Miss Duffy, if you don't mind me saying, you are a very intimidating woman, and I was very scared about talking to you in private. Don't be. I completely understand that. All right, now that we got that out of the way, should we get back to your daughter? Yes, let's. So they come back. Clover sits next to you and just melts into your lap, just like, I thought your mother was gonna kill me. And Clement just chuckles, is like, no, don't worry. She only does it to the people she doesn't like. Sienna's just like, I'm perfectly justified in beating the shit out of the people I don't like because they're assholes. Dakota's just like, well, don't we all just have loving families? He catches himself because Peter's right next to him. Ah, shit. Sorry, dude. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
It's fine.
and Lilac's not even trying to hide her, like just remarking, saying, "Oh, I'm into this happy, loving family."
Yeah, Sid knows all about loving families, don't you, Sid? Oh no, Peter! Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Clover sits up and just like, yeah, I'll tell her. So, I don't know how much your daughter has told you about me. Well, she's probably told you some, but I spent the last 10 years of my life being raised by Adam Taurus. This makes Sienna's gaze get very stern, but she doesn't say anything. She's going to hear Clover out. About 3 or 4 of those years I spent growing up with Marilyn as well. She's kind of like the only family that I have left since Adam killed my parents. And I was born an only child anyway. She's like a little sister to me, and I get she's very intimidating, especially to your daughter, because her thing is she can completely turn off people's semblance, and given what you told me just a minute ago, I can understand why that would worry your daughter. Sienna's just like, I can understand why Millie's so tense right now. Sienna just sits next to Clover and Millie and just gives Millie a hug. She's not a bad person, Miss Duffy. She's a good girl. It's just she's just caught up in a lot of bad shit, just like
Okay.
I was. I see. I mean, in a more light tone, Sienna will be like, I mean, if you told me that girl over there was dangerous, I wouldn't have believed you, because other than looking a bit... It's going to give your father fuel here, but I don't have any other way to say it. Despite her looking rather grim, she doesn't seem that dangerous.
Oh
Clement
no!
just has this smug, like, dad grin on his face. Santa's like, Clement, don't.
If you know what's good for you, Clement, you will not. You will not. That. Oh my god.
Clement's just like, it's fine. It is perfectly fine. It's nice you brought this to our attention, Clover. It's nice to know you're not one to millie about. Clover's just like, oh my god.
Uh,
Sienna just buries her face in her hands. I swear to God, Clement. Produce extra hands. Oh, so good.
oh my goodness.
Cedric just sort of looks over Lilac and is like, seriously? That I don't. Mm.
I am absolutely I'm just aghast at this. This is why?
Clover's just like, yes, thank you,
No,
Clement.
no one. Listen, I now I understand why Sid wants him to be his new dad.
I certainly hope the cuddling between you two isn't very awkward. I mean, with all my daughter's hair, I imagine it gets very Duffy in there. Clover's just like, Millie, could you please suffocate me? Just end my torment. Sienna's just like, hold on, she has to do that to me first. Lumi's just like, she's just done. She's just petting her dog. She's not even paying attention to this. She's like, she just checked out. Meanwhile, you see Shiki over there. He's just like, ooh, those are some good ones. I'm going to write those down as well. This will be great for my next comedy. Clement's just laughing his ass off, just like, oh, you're all too high strung. Come on now, get a sense of humor. Oh my god. So a few minutes pass, and it's just like, all right, well, Millie, guess recess is over. Get in there and show 'em what you're made of. Just before you head out of the stands, you feel something clasp your hand. You see, it's not your mom, not your dad, and not Clover. It's Marilyn. Just giving you this innocent-looking smile. Clover's just like, Millie, remember, she's not dangerous. In fact, honestly, Millie, I think she likes you. How strongly, I'm not sure, but
Mm,
she's just like, okay. She's gone back into Millie mode. She's like, fuck it. Marilyn just gives you a smile of, go get him, and then sits back next to Peyton and Marvin. Bianca will just scooch in next to Conwell and be like, that is Marilyn. So she's kind of been designed by Adam to be sort of his ultimate weapon. She's very durable. You know how I overheard. You know how apparently Andre, one of your older sisters, punched Yang straight through a wall.
Yeah.
If she did that to Marilyn, she probably would not budge half an inch.
Wow. Just something about her just screams that she's lonely.
Bianca's like, Bianca will be like, yeah. Arsenal speak will be like, honestly, that's the vibe I'm starting to get from her. I mean, most of her company's Adam Torres, so I don't blame her for being lonely. I'd rather be lonely than hang out with that douchebag.
Yeah, no, right.
Just seeing a little bit of me in that situation.
Well,
Oh,
maybe we'll have a chance to, actually have a talk with her later. For right now, let's see how our classmates do.
Yeah.
Alrighty, it's Semblance time. And you know what, Millie, you're up first. So just hang on, let me get rid of these targets. Alright. Floor is yours, Duffy. Do the thing. In the meantime, let me pull up my list. And while she's doing that, Marvin is going to send a text to everyone, but first he's going to start with Sid, Peter, and Lilac saying, so apparently Marilyn wants to talk to us after this prelim is over. That all right with you guys? Bianca will be like, huh, well, looks like the opportunities came to us.
Yeah.
okay.
Peter just looks over as he got this and then replies back, all right. See what she has to say, I guess.
Well, out of character. She just rarely does that. She's not mute like Wade or Neo, but she prefers writing things like them. All right, so Iris just sort of watching Millie get ready to do her thing, and Iris is like, huh. She's a pretty creative girl, especially with that hair of hers. I wonder what she's gonna do.
I may have given her an idea.
Gwen will be like, I think she might have mentioned it to me before. If anything, I think she might have taken your idea and mixed it with the one she already had, so this should be good. Alright, there's the castle. Oh, it's beautiful. Marvin's just like majestic. You just see a tear come to Gwen's eye. Bianca just smirks, just like, you're aware you're not her official girlfriend, right? Oh, shut up, Bianca. Let me have this. Yeah, look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Vintage memes.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah, there's
They are either
no
aged
way
like
I'd be able to
wine or
compete with
aged
that.
like milk.
But this one's like wine. It's good.
Delicious. This is delicious.
I was gonna say, what did she mean by this? But cheese. All right, fair enough.
Okay, my mind was kind of in the gutter about that comment, so thanks for the clarification.
What, do you think she's making some sort of MILF joke? What are you doing? Get your mind to ground level, Congle.
It's a concussion.
I wasn't sure
I'm sorry.
I wasn't sure where that comment was going. I was like, well, it could be food. Knowing Millie is probably food.
All right, so Millie does, and we're not gonna roll for these. I'm not gonna let rolls ruin these. So no rolling. So it's just cool AF. All right, so as Ebony's
Yeah, I was wondering how that's gonna work.
so as Ebony's stepping up, Sid, you see Agatha sit next to you, just like, so if you have a moment, how have you been, Sid? We've been good. We eventually got leave to, well, first she'll turn over to Peter. It's just like, we eventually got him to grumble out an apology.
It's fine. I had my arm insulted by worse, so it's fine.
He has his reasons. I know it's probably hard to explain, but he does have his reasons. It just sucks it had to happen with almost one of Sid's teammates.
Well, I mean, on the end of the spectrum, so it's whatever.
Now Dakota asked the important questions. So was he seriously hitting on Patricia earlier? Agatha's like, yes, he was. I don't think he'll be doing that anymore.
I mean, to be fair, it was kind of hard to tell that she's an android in the first place.
Anyway, I believe one of your classmates is up, so Ebony steps up, and thankfully I have these all written down, so this will make it quick. Alright, so Ebony infuses herself with both her dust types, pink and black. She shouts, she basically throws her voice, and sort of like sets her voice like all around the air, makes like an aura circle around her, and then sets them off. And it's like a bunch of flash bomb fireworks with her dust-infused voice. And Ara's like, wow, that is pretty.
Yeah, damn. How come she never does this normally?
Ara's like, I don't know. and then Gwen's just like, I know why, because the DM's an idiot and didn't utilize it. What was that, Gwen? Nothing.
What's the DM?
You just see Peyton like, gimmick infringement, I'll sue!
Look, Bianca already killed them. We don't need more fuel.
I'm
Rip in
confused.
peace.
And he's just like, so how was that, Millie? I spent the whole flight thinking that one up. She read Peyton's mind. She has obtained cosmic clairvoyance from it.
Oh no, that's bad.
No, it'd be bad if she found a way to pass it off to Sid. Then you guys would be screwed.
Oh no.
Oh no. Agatha smiles like, yes, we are. I was actually about to get to that. It hasn't been terribly long, but we're getting along well. Honestly, Sid, whether you were intending to or not, I think you're probably subconsciously gave me the little push I needed to say something to him, so thank you for that. All right, so and then Agatha will look and is like, "Oh, it looks like Didge is up." Bella will see you wave, and she'll wave back. All right, so let's see. What did I write down for Didge? Aha, that's what I wrote down for Didge. All right, so Didge starts spinning around, throwing her swords, and then she zips over to each sword in her with her semblance in her like wind form, catches them, and then as the grand finale, she just takes them, spins them all, throws them up in the air, and each one of them pops off toast. Which she eats, which she chomps down every single one of them as they fall, while still catching her swords. I'm doing it.
Good work. Good work.
I don't know what to think about that.
I don't think they taste as good as your toast, Bianca.
I was just like, I don't know how to feel. What the heck? I'll clap anyway. This is euphorical combat, I swear, says Sid. But the
Sid,
personal
knowing
investment for
you,
Sid
you
don't
would,
end
you
yet,
would
because
find
now
some
it's
way to weaponize
Ifrit's
that shit.
turn. So you see Ifrit make a bunch of aura constructs. They all form into like little throwing daggers that he starts juggling, and then as he's juggling them, he throws them at like one of the targets that's still up. And once he's done, they spell out Sid Shikari, and then he just points at the stand like, "Hey!"
Okay.
Sid's like, "Wait, does this? Wait, am I a threat? Is he threatening me?"
Oh dear.
Agatha
It
just
does
chuckles
mean
like,
your targets look.
"It's like
Yeah.
nice to see Ifrit hasn't changed."
Lilacs just kind of writing down. It's like, okay. So Millie did the thing. I did a good thing. She did a good thing. Didge did silly thing. Marvin
Did equal toad.
Dinge thing, and Marvin is back.
Marvin is back.
Someone in back?
You've been spreading lies.
I was on the
on
juice.
the juice.
Hey
Big time.
nah, hey nah. Marvin got blown the fuck out again.
Marvin Pines rolled a
Oh,
2.
Ah! All right, so next up, that faunus lady you saw earlier, Phila, it's her turn. She actually walks over to Digis like, could I possibly borrow your swords? And I promise you, no, regardless of what I'm about to do, you'll get them all back. Digis like, okay, I mean, you seem like a nice lady. I can trust you. So Phila spins super fast, and then just yeets all the swords like clean out of the arena. Like these things like shoot off like bullets and just go like miles away in seconds. It's just like but then Phila takes a stance like she's ready to run. It's just like over in the stands, Iris is like, what? She thinks she's gonna go catch them all? That's gonna take her day. Boom! She just disappears, runs out, sonic boom that like shakes the whole arena, and Gwen's like, "Oh God, what? Ah!"
Jesus.
5 seconds later, she's back and has all the swords. Bianca's like, "What? What?"
I think we might need to take her out first. Just saying that.
And then she just quickly takes out a camera she had, throws an SD card over to Roman, just asks him, "Could you just upload those to the big screen right quick?" Yeah, sure. So he uploads them, And you see pictures of Phila all around Remnant. Like I'm talking like over in Atlas, Vacchio, somewhere else here in Vale, Menagerie. Pictures of her posing with one of the swords, and she progressively has more and more swords. And Iris is like, how the actual fuck?
I have no idea how we're going to combat.
Charlotte will actually chime in and be like, oh, wait, I think I read something about her. Phila, I think her name was. Yes. I believe her semblance is the more she moves, the faster she is. So she must have been, like, pacing back and forth a lot. Actually, that would explain why she was pacing so much while waiting for her turn.
And I thought it was just nerves.
And then Bianca's just like, yeah, Peter's right, we need to take her out first.
So that actually, I think I have an idea. Interesting. I had to get my hands on some yellow dust.
So you guys are sort of grouped up. Guild is just like, well, a lot of creative looking semblances here, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alright, next up is Jack.
Someone was threatening another.
And Gwen's just like, ooh, I wonder what Jack's talent is. Alright, so what did I have for Jack? So Jack, I had down... Oh, okay. So Jack grabs some targets, throws them up in the air. Suddenly there's like a blue aura around her. It expands into like a giant field. Hang on a second. Let me put the blue aura on her. So you see this like... And let me display it, Aura 1. You see this like massive blue aura around her, encompass almost the entire arena. And as the targets are coming back down, they slowly freeze and they just stop in midair. They freeze and then they just stop, like something just is holding them in place now. There's no ice touching the ground. They're just frozen in midair.
Wait. Peter's just like, wait, time?
It's then David walks over and is just like, so Jack's talent is she absorbs kinetic energy. So literally, she took all the energy out of those targets, and now there's nothing in them to make them fall.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I that's gonna be that's not good for me.
Okay, so Jack puts down the field, just like, whew. Torchwick, sir, how quickly can you guys quickly rebuild this a wall in this arena? Pretty damn quick. Why? Because I gotta do something real quick. So she walks over to a wall over here where there's nobody. All right, time to get all this energy out of my body. Throws a punch with all the energy and just blows a gigantic hole in the wall. Like you could fit like a line of paladins through the hole she just punched in the wall. And Iris like, oh, oh. Bianca's just like, fuck. And and David will be like, yeah, and she kind of has to let the energy out of her body at some point. She once held like enough to completely disintegrate like kaiju-sized Grim, and it ended with every single bone in her body getting shattered. So she knows not to let that much build up anymore.
Congo's gonna point to Bianca just said what she said. Because Flint told them not to cuss.
Alright.
Peter's just gonna look over and sit. Are you sure about our chances?
Out of character, it's just like, you think that symbol's ridiculous. Wait till you see who I have at the end. Alright, so next up is Cooper.
No.
Oh dear.
Alright, so his is a bit more basic compared to everyone else. He just puts on his armor, flies up, fires off some energy blast, basically puts on a light show for you guys. Gwen's just like, basic, but I like it.
Simple yet effective.
And then, of course, when he comes down, he has to do the Iron Man punch.
Nice.
Of course.
All right, that's cool. Oh boy, it's time for Vincent. And, all of you have sort of bunched up, and Marvin's just like, all right, what's this boy's talent? He takes the target, and he's just like, you ready, boys? And it's like, who is he talking to? Suddenly, 5 specters appear behind him. They all look like just different sized versions of Inferno Cop. And Marvin's just like, oh, that's who he's talking to. Well, shit.
Oh boy.
So he throws up the target. All of them take out guns and start pot shotting them. It's just like Red Dead Redemption. You throw a can up in the air and you just dead eye it. And of course, they're not done, because after they're done filling it full of holes, it comes down, and every single one of them, super kick party!
Of course.
Iris is just like, that was cool as fuck.
Yeah, that Peter in his mind is thinking, okay, how do I deal with all this crazy bullshit?
Oh, he can ask. Oh, Peter should ask himself that question after the last person. All right, who else is left? Okay, you. Okay, Lily's next. Lily's is also a bit basic, a little more involved than Cooper's, but basically, she takes the targets, basically sets up a gymnastics set, and she basically just does the gymnastics routine, switching between her normal semblance to be light and dainty, and then infusing herself with violet dust to slide under shit. Gwen's just like, that's creative. As she comes
Not
back,
bad.
she looks over at Sid and just smiles. Didn't know she was that flexible. I mean, good job. Good job.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh man. All right, who else is? Wade's next. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely adorable. So Wade, for some reason, has a pie with him, and Gwen's just like, why does he have a pie with him?
Peter's been taking notes this whole time.
So he just puts the pie down for a second, stands in 3 separate places, makes different throwing motions, like one underhand, one overhand, and one Colby. So then he just takes the pie, throws it, plays his first action from his semblance, holds on to it, walks up into the stand. By Iris is like, shouldn't you be in there, Wade? Plays the action. The first action throws the pie. Second one catches it. Second one throws it. Third one catches it. Third one Colby's it over to Wade, who catches it and then hands it to Iris. You can see Iris looks like her heart just stopped. Oh, Wade, you didn't have to. Oh my God, and it's Apple too. That's my
Iris, your face is as red as Bianca's hair.
Bianca's like, yeah, seriously, Iris. Thanks, Wade.
I think you officially broke her.
Good job. Good.
Good thing she's good at fixing things.
Thanks. I really appreciate it, Wade. Just writes in a notebook. You're welcome. Hugs Iris. Goes back into the line. Iris just like, somebody catch me. I'm about to faint.
Peter will be on us. I got you. Hold on.
Oh, it's so good. All right, Rainbow's up next. It's just like,
Okay. Okay. Breathe.
so for Rainbow, you see her take out her lance from earlier, but now she's got like this piece of wire that almost just shaped like a ribbon. She activates her semblance, electrifies it, and starts sort of like twirling around, doing almost like a gymnastics routine herself. But as she's doing that, she's summoning bolts of lightning that are like burning some sort of insignia into the floor. And after she's done, you see the lightning bolts she summoned burn the Shade Academy logo into the floor.
Oh, look at you.
Marvin's just like, wow, that was really cool.
Okay, so lightning has control.
Goes back to her spot. Then Mary will walk over to Millie and be like, Millie, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could I borrow your violin just for a moment? I promise I won't break it. Alright, so she'll take it. And then she'll summon her weapon because she has hands free, and because of that I get to do this cool thing. So she brings out her scepter, then summons that orb she always has with her. And which weapon is she going to summon up with it? Let me see. She is going to summon up. You know what? The spear that she has with her is going to turn to a replica of Kongol's weapon, Resolute Gemini.
That's my line.
And basically what she does is the two weapons basically duel each other while she's just twirling around playing Millie's violin. She's playing a violin to her own weapons fighting themselves.
That's... Huh.
I'm so glad she's on our side now.
Bjork's just like, you know what? Yes, I'm very glad Tabitha and them are with us now.
Yeah, let's just on the safe side. Let's not go saying that so much. You never know.
Iris is like, if nothing else, I don't want to make Tabitha feel bad. Mary will walk over and hand back your violin. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Gia, who's just next to you guys, just like, girl, that was awesome. We should the three of us should totally have a jam session. Fuck yes. Oh, Millie. Actually, speaking of Gia, she's up next. So Gia quickly puts out a couple boxes of fireworks.
Oh no.
Cranks up her amp, and then you see her body vibrating, and you can hear from the stand. Shiki's just like, well, Shiki's just a couple seats over from me. It's like, she turned on her semblance. Get ready for this.
Oh no.
All right, so let me do what I did with Jack.
Peter's ready to actively guard just in case.
Nah, it'll be fine. But like, you see like this silvery field emit from her, and she starts jamming on her guitar, and like the force of it is like launches the fireworks into the air. Then she slams her guitar again with her body glowing red, and she ignites all the firework boxes in the air, and it sets them all off. Ebony's just like, I'm impressed.
Fascinating.
Applause. Gia just
Peter's
walked
just
back, just
making
like,
more notes about this.
like, that went much better than the target's shit. All right, only 1, 2, 3 people left. Okay. Bianca would be like, I think for the second part of that, she infused herself with red dust because I believe, from what I'm seeing, her semblance is she can amplify sound waves, which, seeing as her weapon's a guitar.
Yeah, so it's probably, if we get around to one of us gets around to fighting her, that amp has to go.
Oh boy, I have so many character sheets I'm going to be sharing with you guys once we're off the air. It's going to be fun.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
All right, so 3 people left. Next up is Vectra. And Vectra quickly walks over to one of the girls, Dorothy, whispers something to her. She nods, and then somehow, you don't know how, but basically like a mini ninja warrior course shows up, and Bianca's just like, where did that come from?
Wait, does she just...
Iris like, I'm confused. I don't get it. Anyway, once the course is up, Vectra basically runs through the whole course, switching between her forms. Like, she'll turn to her pink form for lifting shit. She'll turn to her red form for mobility. And if she needs a balance of both, she'll go to her normal form.
So she can swap out it on the fly in rapid succession. Interesting.
That's her. All right. Second to last is Owen. Owen's just like, all right, well, pressure's on. Well, Owen, time to do what you do best.
Time to show off the money maker.
I mean, here's what he does. He basically, using his semblance and camera, summons an entire like photo op set made from objects with his semblance, and then makes clones of himself to take the pictures. And it's just like, all right, gentlemen, you may take your photos when ready. Snap, snap, snap. Ooh, ooh, pose.
Of course, this is what he would do.
Bianca's just like, that's our Owen.
Yep.
Iris like, I mean, creative, I'll give him that. And then last but not least, Dorothy saunters over. It's just like, all right, everyone. Let me show you how it's done. Iris is like, all right, so we've seen people who can move at ultrasonic speeds, people that can make constructs out of aura, summon lightning from nowhere, suck kinetic energy out of things, basically replay actions of themselves doing stuff. What exactly does this girl think that she can do that can top it? Snaps her fingers, and basically, I don't even need to go into detail. Basically, let me just get a video for people who haven't seen it. Basically, Dorothy here basically just does this. You see her like dancing around, snapping her fingers, and things appearing, and Iris is like, wait, what? I don't what?
So
she's like, Owen,
how
she
the
can
hell are we
make
supposed to
she can
combat
make
this?
images, and then you actually see 3 people walk over who you assume are Dorothy's team. The very excitable one is just like, hi there, my name's My name's Isabel. You're probably wondering what's going on here, right?
To put it
Um,
mildly.
that could be said, yes.
All right, well, our team leader, Dorothy, has a really cool semblance. She can... Are you guys ready for this?
What?
She can bend reality!
No.
Bianca's like, what?
Oh,
If her semblance name is my reality, I'll quit this game.
Well, bye, Ace. It was nice knowing ya.
oh. Oh, dear.
Quick disclaimer, it's mostly so I can be stupid creative with semblance defenses. Don't worry, this isn't as abusable as you think it is.
I don't believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
I am not Roxas. So after that performance, most people are just like, and Dorothy just
That
smugly
doesn't-
swaggers back to the line. Boom.
Boom.
She just does the Adam Cole. Boom.
she literally points to herself. Oh my god, you.
Bianca
Oh.
just looks over at Peter. It's just like, Peter, I think we found the top threat.
And now he's just wondering, what the hell do I have with my semblance at this point?
What do I do to counter reality bending?
It's like, okay, Thanos, Jesus.
Balanced.
Actually, like Peter will look back and say, "Oh wait, I know what I'll do. I'll punch her. Really,
I'll just punch her really,
hard."
really hard.
I
That'll
mean,
work.
at this point, it's really all I have. It's all I have except that and wrestling moves.
Iris will be like, I mean, yeah, you got a point, Sid, but honestly, I think Jack is probably just as dangerous. Bianca's just like, there are a lot of
there's a
dangerous
few of
people
them
here.
that I'm
We
worried
have our
about.
work cut out for us. And need I remind you, these are just like a fourth of a lot of the teams. There are a lot of other people we don't know what the semblances do yet.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing.
Is it just safe to say that I'm screwed now?
Bianca's just like, it's gonna be rough, but don't worry, you're not gonna get geeked out or anything, Comgo. It'll be fine. If anything, I'm more worried I'm gonna get geeked out.
Peter's just looking at his arms like, I'm starting to wonder this be enough.
Gwen will just be like,
I
it's gonna be tough, guys,
something.
but this isn't gonna be impossible for us. It's just, we have a lot of odds to overcome. do in the distance.
Faint. It'll be. Well,
I was not. Now, it's like, if only we had someone who could overcome odds.
All right, let me just replace one of these NPCs with George Cease.
Oh, there he is.
I couldn't see him before.
And now I see him.
Oh wait, I can't see him now.
Roman just comes into the arena just like, fantastic, all of you. Those were some great performances. You all feel really proud. All right, kiddos, prelims are over. Enjoy the next couple hours to yourselves. Because after you guys get yourselves some supper, this tournament is getting underway. So you guys finally get to meet up, and the majority of the teams. So the majority of you will head back into the arena because you guys got some time to mingle before we wrap things up. So let me just drag everybody into the arena. Everybody get in here. All of you.
Everyone.
Everyone is here except Pyra. Pyra's dead.
F.
And you just hear Jean crying. And actually, it's in a roundabout way. It's a good thing you reminded me of that. Let me get everyone in the arena, and then I got one more person I need to add in. And everybody. All right, clump everybody a little closer together. All right. So as you guys are sort of mingling, you guys see Cinder walk over. It's just like, oh, there you all are.
Where is she?
She's right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Dang it.
She wasn't there before. She literally was not there before.
She is John Cena. I couldn't see her.
Peter, I know you're dead, but you're not blind.
So good.
I'm dead serious. It's like
the pot
like
yells at the kettle.
Anyway, Cinder's just like, so what's she just stops. It's just like, okay, first things first. Why is Marilyn here? Where just waves, just like hi.
Yeah, it's a bit more. It's a bit more than that.
I mean, she's basically a kid. So who is caretaking her? Oh, was it Adam? Was it that piece of shit Adam?
No, it's worse.
How worse?
Salem.
You say Salem. Cinder's eye fucking ignites. She looks like she's about ready to kill something. Where is she?
Said something about going to
let's.
Cinder's just like, she is so fucking lucky she's in Ruby's body. Otherwise, I would rip her throat out with my goddamn teeth.
I mean, I was honestly ready for her to start to just be starting shit.
Marilyn then walks over and just suddenly hugs Cinder and is just like, what is she doing?
Yeah, she's been like this.
Dakota's like,
I
think she likes
called
you.
A hug.
I mean, I know what a hug is, but she's Taurus's ultimate weapon. Why is Clover be like, she's still a kid, Cinder? I suppose that's fair enough.
Yeah, I think we've all kind of forgotten that. It's been a lot for me to process as well. Just
is Clement's just like, Cinder fall. Honey, why do you... She looks, Sienna's gone. Sienna just waltzes right up to Cinder. And, who might you be? Sienna Duffy. Wait a minute. You're Millie's mother. Yes, I am, and you're Cinder Fall. Clover's just like, oh no, no, can we not? You know, your daughter's been trying to get me to shake her hand, and well, I don't feel I've earned it yet. I've done a lot of horrible things. I know that's what you're thinking, but I've been trying my best to help her out, help everyone at Beacon out. I just want Salem in the grave. Then Sienna smiles, just like, all right, good, you passed the test. Cinder's like, test it. Millie, your mom's an ass. Sienna just chuckles. I know you told me about her, sweetie. Don't worry. I know you. She told me how you've been trying your best to help out. Don't worry. I know you're not the same Cinderfall anymore. Thank you, Miss Duffy. Please, Sienna is fine. Okay, thank you, Sienna. Cinder, you could see it's kind of weird for her to say that name. It's just like, sorry, it's just Sienna, the old leader of the White Fang. Yeah, it's just making that name weird. It's okay. It's not the first time I've gotten it.
Peter was about to say something like, "Oh," and then he doesn't.
Yep, Clement's just like, yep, you're definitely a different Cinda. I mean, people tend to change after major falls from grace. Cinder just deadpans, and Clover's just like, it just curls up on the floor. No.
I thought that was funny.
Clover's like, you're part of the problem, Congo.
We're focusing on the problem. How about you try finding a solution?
The funny thing is, Peter's actually taking a lot of, again, he doesn't realize, he doesn't know all the details. I get it.
I get it.
Wait. Oh. Boo! Wait. Boo!
Wait, boo!
Getting more heat than a Roman face promo.
Lol.
Wow!
Oh my.
Wow!
More heat than Charlotte trying to cut a promo on Becky.
Let's see.
So, while this is going on, Peter walk over to Miss. So these are your folks you keep talking about, huh?
Ebony sort of walks over, still has the puppy in her hands. Is just like, yeah, okay, your mother's kind of what I expected, but oh my God, Millie, I did not think your dad was this much of a dad.
Local dad is like a dad.
Dudes that love.
To the surprise, local dad acts like a dad. To the surprise of, to the awkward surprise of community.
When dads are involved, the answer is cringe every time.
But Peter woke over to Cinder's like, I took a look around in case Adam was here, but I didn't see.
My apologies to any dads watching, especially Aces. Here, I'll just edit in an Iconics promo to make him feel better.
That's implying that my dad even watches. I haven't shared this with anyone. What I should send this to my other D&D group, but they know jack all about RWBY.
The puppy's very happy. Cinder walks over, just like, oh, it's adorable. Kind of reminds me of Ruby's dog. What was his name? Zwei, I think. For a dog, he was quite the ass kicker.
Wait, serious?
Cinder just quickly shows like some archive footage of like when Grimm escaped a subway and like attacked a local town. You just see sort of like camcorder footage of like Zwei like being like shot out of a cannon at a Grimm and just headbutting it to death.
What?
Peter.exe has stopped responding.
You just hear dial up on his end.
But meanwhile, while that's going on, Gwen's gonna walk over to Sid and be like, "So, Sid, you got a long time before your guys' match is up. I was thinking, Em owes me a favor after our fight. I could probably get you like a practice match if you want it."
Oh no, that.
All right, but just so you know, it won't be against M. It'll be against, well, her mild ass of a fiance, Mercury. But I think he'll be right up your alley. Footy gun fight.
Oh no!
It
So
just devolves
out
into
of
them
character.
doing the Cossack at each other to shoot each other.
So
Moscow,
out of character, I think
Moscow.
somebody wanted to talk to us or something.
Hang on. DM's having a brain fart here.
Yeah, Marilyn sent a text,
All right, Marilyn.
remember?
Thank you.
Yeah, freaking Conco's just doing like the missing thumb magic trick towards her or something.
And she's clapping because she's a kid. Gwen's just like, all right, but before I do that, Marilyn, you wanted to talk? Marvin's just like, well, I don't know if she wants to talk. She didn't seem like much of a talker. Hello, everyone. Oh, she can talk.
Hello.
Hi.
Then she walks over to Millie. And Clover just walks over next to them. Then Marilyn hugs Millie. Big sis. Clover's like, what?
Huh.
She then pulls in Clover. Big sis too. Sienna isn't sure what to make of this. Huh.
Holy crap, this is so
That
freaking
is
adorable.
Yeah. No idea what to make of all this.
Cinder just looks at Marilyn. It's just like, and you're Taurus's ultimate weapon. You know, this might be a bit out there, but if you don't mind me asking, what do you think of him? Marilyn just thinks for a moment. Ebony's just like, whatever she's gonna say, it's probably gonna be overly kiddly. And then Marilyn's just like, asshole. Gwen's just like,
I like her.
Congo gets up and yells, "Who taught her that word?"
Bianca's like, Adam, probably.
I'm gonna kill him.
Clover's just like, I mean, to be fair, guys, she also lived around me for a few years, so it might have been me. My bad.
Okay, I'll kill you. Never mind.
Clover's just like, you what, mate? You what, mate?
I was actually hoping they just start brawling right there and then.
Clover and Con will just devolve into a slap fight. No, wait. No, they're that gif of Anakin and Obi-Wan. Internet fight! Yeah!
No, it'll be just like freaking rock'em sock'em robots.
Well, I think I like this kid already.
Cinder's just like, you know what? I suddenly like her a lot more too. Sienna just sort of observes Marilyn. It's like, so you were created by Adam. She doesn't look like she's upset. She's just sort of like trying to take this all in.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, Adam's not the best at a lot of things.
Sienna's just like, well, isn't that the truth? About the only thing he's good at is being a total twat.
Yeah, we had an unfortunate run-in with him and her in Salem, and yeah, it didn't end too well for him.
Sienna's just like, now then, what about Salem? She suck.
Are we sure she's with the?
Millie's corpsing.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna lay this out there, but I
Send for the
don't know if she's fully on their.
It's like, are we sure this is? Yeah, are we sure? Is she really Adam's weapon or something? I don't know.
Cinder's like, I'm beginning to think Adam just convinces himself she's his weapon. I think she doesn't care.
This is gonna sound like a real question, but do the names Ainza and Suela, do you know them?
Cunts.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I can
Wow.
understand. I can understand a-hole, but okay, now that's some language she really shouldn't know.
Clover's just like, okay, that one was 100% me.
Clover.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
if they
Theodore was
did.
just look right to Clover, like Clover.
Oh my! You just see Millie's just absolutely dying, like she's gonna pass out.
I'm sorry if they did anything to you. They're my older sisters.
She just gets out her scroll, and she just produces some video. She shows you like a 10-second gif of her just with her hair wrapped around as well, just smacking her around the ground all around her, like Hulk did to Loki.
Okay, Kong goes on the ground laughing like he's like kicking his feet in the air. He's like, send that to me, send that to me.
Send for the man.
Do 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 do.
Me and you are gonna get along, Marilyn.
Millie, in the space of like one session, has gone from being absolutely terrified of her to, can I take her home with me?
If I wasn't afraid of lawsuits, I would hug you right now.
I mean,
Ebony's just like, okay, I know she was joking, but seriously, can we take her back with her? If you take her back with us, I like her.
I hate to sound like that person, but for some reason, all of this is sounding a little too good to be true.
Marilyn not speaking in like 3-word sentences for once is like, I get that. It's just, Adam and Salem are both butts, and well, I was made by them to be sort of like these big weapons, so I understand you guys not trusting me. It's fine. It's not the first time. Clover can attest to that.
It's less that and more them.
Well,
Clover's
it's your
just like,
life.
yeah,
You
this is the
choose
way
what
I
you
see
want to
it.
be.
If nothing else, they're gonna be deliciously furious when they find out their so-called ultimate weapons. It's like, nah, actually, you guys suck. I want to help your enemies.
I mean, isn't that what we've been doing to them so far? Kind of taking their stuff.
Then Marilyn will look over at Sid. Gwen's just like, oh, you got something to say about Sid's mother? Marilyn just sort of nods. She takes a deep breath. And the following words that come out of her mouth are too terrible for even me to say. That felt good. Ours is just pale. It's just like, uh. Clover's just like, that wasn't me. That was not me. Oh, that was not me.
Okay, gonna roll to drop kick Clover.
Those are a group of words I don't think I've ever heard in span of one sentence.
That's
Marilyn called Foosh whatever the remnant equivalent of the N-word is.
Hey, that's
wow.
That's mild. That's that's kind of sort of racist. I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to say that word.
If one of my little sisters said that, I would consider myself a failure of an older brother.
Guys, I think Millie's dead. I think she's literally doing health damage to herself.
Anyone got a makeshift defib?
Hold on. I got some electric dust. Hold on.
Nobody can damage Millie but Millie.
Okay. Okay, if you want. He's got his guys.
Oh my god.
Like, you sure about this, Millie?
Gwen just composed herself. It's just like, okay, well, after that colorful string of words, let me just call up M and get that sparring match set up for you, Sid. Oh boy.
Yeah, Peter will look over at Sinner's like, so it started with the mech. Now her. Well, okay, first the mech, then his mask, then her.
God.
It's just like, we're taking all of Adam Taurus's shit.
Man, what will even be left of him when we're done? Hopefully nothing.
Dakota's just like, knowing Adam, no matter how many things we steal, he'll probably have 2 in reserve. Oh wait, he doesn't. Dakota just looks over at Sid like, "Hey."
Nice. Nice.
Okay, that's a good one.
Marvin has to walk over to Sid and be like, "Bro, high five."
Well, good old.
Well, I know one thing. If I face him again, I'm taking his sword and I'm breaking it in front of him.
You lie like your parents compose themselves. It's like, well, that was some certainly colorful language.
The future if everyone's like, even without her powers, if the future generations like her, then oh dear.
Well, I'm sure it can't be that bad. Miss Marilyn, was it? Hello. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? She might just be, you know, like Miss Sampson's age or whatever. I'm sure it's not 14. Oh. Lilac, I think your mom's broken.
That's what you get for teasing.
Did you try turning her off and on again?
Lilac's just
I don't
laughing.
think she's a robot. I don't think that works.
Carmel speak up is just like, I mean, you could try that, but I don't know. Considering all the bad blood between her and Cedric, I think it would just make her flaccid as a pancake. and Clover's just like, Clement!
Why?
Peter just gently pats Millie's back. It's okay.
Sienna just takes Peter's arm. It's just like, if I could just borrow this. And she starts headbutting your fist, trying to knock herself out.
Hey, watch it. Ow.
What is wrong with just kind of looks at the code. It's like, what is this festival? This Vital's gonna be fucking weird.
Dakota's like, yeah, and we've only just started. Oh boy.
Well, the fight's only about to begin.
Sienna just walks over to Millie. It's just like, after she's done headbutting Peter's fist, it's just like, Millie, please look after this girl. Don't let your father look after her. I worry what will happen then. She's your responsibility now.
Am I gonna have to build more stuff for our dorm again?
I mean,
I still need to set up something for out of character. I forgot the name of Lilac Smitty.
Angie.
Angie, yeah, Angie.
Angie. Yeah. I still need to put up something together for Angie, so I guess I could make
I mean,
something
Angie's
for
the
her
kind,
as well.
the kind of person she'll be like, no, I'll sleep on the couch.
And a kennel for Ebony. Side note, the dog is not staying in that kennel.
Wow.
Yeah, the kennel will basically just be when it wants to sleep, and it won't even sleep there. It's probably just gonna start snuggling with Ebony. Speaking
No,
of
I'm
which,
just.
Ebony's just like, you know what? I should probably get around to naming this dog. What should I name it?
Mm.
The dog's just snuggling with her. It's just like, well, aren't you a cuddly one? It's real nice to hug you. I don't know why, but thinking about that, I think I'm gonna call you Bailey.
Okay.
The dog just sort of tilts its head. It's like, not feeling that one.
I Shadow, but
What?
I know what you did there.
Yeah, you're okay. You now realize what I did there.
No, I know exactly what you did, and I know when you said it.
Anyway, moving forward.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna name you Naya. The dog barks at that. It's like, all right, Naya it is.
That's.
It's not like most dogs.
It feels more like a cat name, but you know what? That'll work.
Speaking of, I feel like we might need to fill in somebody on what's been going on here.
As you say that, Sid, Digit's like, oh, right. Hang on a second. She just fishes out of her bag. She gets her little pet scorpion. It basically just looks like a blue. Think the Robo Scorpions from Old World Blues, but like a small one that can fit in like the palm of your hands, and it's blue.
I believe
Yeah,
I die.
what is that?
It's my little pet scorpion. I made it myself. Haven't named it yet. Sid, help me out. I got nothing. Let me think. I've got it. She says after she sort of sort of studies the stinger. From now on, you shall be known as Sergeant Buttfist.
Excuse me, what?
I've heard worse.
Oh, Blouse is the only one that's gonna get the reference.
So wait, you made that?
Well, with a little help. I think I remember like Sid helped with a few of the outlines, but I mostly built it myself. After I was done, piecing together most of these swords.
Huh.
Actually, speaking of, if we get
Peter should.
if we get a chance, I know you and Skittles over there really like repairing stuff, and I was just like, it's been said.
I mean, we do have. You could say that, yes.
It's then that Lugnut just sort of flies over to to Buttfist, picks him up, and then just sort of like fly around the little circle.
Mm.
I was just like, I think they like each other.
I think Lugnut has a new friend.
Digi's like, it's precious.
That's nice.
It's then that Titania walks over to you guys, just like, hello. I kind of wanted to, finish up introductions. We didn't get too much of a time to talk. She's in front of Ebony, and oh my god, Ebony looks puny next to her. It's like this time it's only like 5'3" versus 9'1", but that's still like almost a 4-foot difference.
Yeah, and she still towers over Peter. It's just like,
oh yeah, she's still got a good 3 feet on you. Why is this pair of legs talking?
What's this pair of...
Clover will speak up and be like,
has...
so if you don't mind me asking, I get this feeling that you don't like being asked it a lot. It's just like, why I'm so tall. It usually annoys me, but I suppose explaining it once won't be that bad. Basically, it's how my semblance works. I'm born like this, and basically every day I wake up, it's kind of a coin flip if I'm fine with how tall I am or whether it sucks. Like some days I'll feel light as a gymnast, other days I'll feel like I have 20-pound weights attached to like every limb on me. And he's like, ugh, that's gotta suck. Especially if there's not a consistent pattern. There really isn't. She'll then just take 2 steps over to Millie, because tall girl. And it's like, hi there. If you don't mind me saying, your hair is very pretty.
Okay, so while it's happening, I'm still very bad with names. This is
Sienna.
Sienna.
Sienna,
Right
Millie's mother. Yeah.
Sienna. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I need a PM Gygas something.